Welcome back. Washington, D.C. is known throughout the world as a city of power and privilege, but it has a very different side to it.
Marion Barry was mayor of Washington, D.C. for 16 years, and he's also a member of Kevin's church. But he had never met Kevin until we introduced them.
Where is he?
It's him right here.
Hey, man. What's going on? How you doing? Let me see. He was telling me about you, man. About your ups and your downs. How you struggling to stay in here. The streets are trying to pull you back out there. Is that right? Right. But you're going to to it and you're going to make it.
Like Kevin, Marion Barry represents Washington, D.C.'s story. Barry was mayor of the United States capital city when he was caught on video smoking crack cocaine. The footage was broadcast on national television and turned him into a national joke. After spending 6 months in prison, he was re-elected with the slogan, "Marion Barry may not be perfect, but he's perfect for D.C." To many of Washington, D.C.'s white residents, his post-prison victory made no sense. But it made perfect sense to his constituents.
As far as Marion Barry, I think he's a good dude, regardless of what they say about him. When he was in office, he took care of the people in the city. There's other folks, they come in and they just thinking about the city's growth instead of thinking about the children that's in the city. And they leave us no option but to go on the streets, you know.
Even after all the challenges of that other life that you got sidetracked on and all the media, the press that came with that, you came down here and you're elected with 94% of the vote. 96%.
Because I come out of I've had the same trial and tribulations they've had. I've been knocked down, kicked down, fell down, pushed myself down maybe, but I got up. Hey, my man. All right, I got you.
One of the reasons Barry is so popular is that he's always fought for Washington residents' basic rights, like voting. People here don't have a representative in Congress, even though Congress manages the city's budget. But Congress does allow Washington to control less important matters, like printing license plates.
It's taxation without representation. We died in wars in Vietnam, in Iraq, Afghanistan. We're subject to all the other laws and rules of the United States of America, and yet we can't vote.
D.C. residents are allowed to vote for city offices, but not for U.S. Congress. And that impacts Washington's schools, social programs, and health services. For example, a few years ago, Congress restricted the city's effort to fight AIDS. Now Washington has one of the highest AIDS rates, 12 times the national average.
This is Yvonne Young. Yvonne, I'm sure you know Councilmember Barry.
I still call him Mayor because that's what I always think of him as.
That's right.
Yvonne is 57 years old. She's a grandmother of 14. She's struggling to stay clean after a 20-year battle with an addiction to crack cocaine. And she has AIDS. In her world, no one is immune from the disease.
My brother's been dead for 13, 14 years.
13, 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
Your partner died
Yeah.
from HIV.
Mm-hmm.
How many other people do you know?
Ooh, several.
Yeah.
And when I say several, it's over 10.
Yvonne has a daughter who's also fighting drug addiction. She worries that her daughter is at risk of contracting HIV as well.
And my thing is, no matter how much I preach to her or anyone else preaches to her, she'll stop when she's ready or she stopped in her tracks and succumbs. I mean, I've done all that I can do.
That's more parenting than Kevin ever got from his mother.
Because my mother used to sell drugs in front of me and my stepfather. But, you know, every time I seen them do it, I'd be like, man, that's a lot of money. I want some money like that. So I was selling drugs for like 2 years and I stopped.
Well, plan for today is for me to go look for a job. I'm trying to get away from here, out of this danger, and do something positive with my time.
Hey, Kevin. How are you this morning? Yeah?
Yeah.
You worried about the way you're dressed?
Yeah, I know I ain't got the proper outfit.
So do you know where you want to go today to apply for a job?
Really, we can go, it's a couple of malls, you know what I'm saying, we can go to.
None of those are down in this area of town.
I wouldn't want to work down here anyway.
You wouldn't want to work down here?
Nah.
Why is that?
Because, I mean, I don't know. When I close the store, I don't want nobody to catch me. I don't want nobody to rob me when I close the store and it's late at night, because anything can happen at night around here.
The area you live in, you don't think is safe enough to work in?
Nah, not for me.
We drive Kevin across town from Anacostia to a more affluent neighborhood where he feels safe enough to work. He worries that potential employers will reject him for being a high school dropout, which is 3 times more likely in Anacostia than where we're headed to look for a job. Lacking the little necessities is going to make it difficult for Kevin to get a job.
Do you have any form of ID? So today when we apply for jobs, they need to see
ID, I don't have.
What do you have in your pocket? Right?
I keep a knife on me. I always keep a blade on me.
As Kevin looked for somewhere to interview, I got the feeling this was not the Washington, D.C. he's comfortable in.
Right.
Mako?
Nah.
City Sports?
That's fine.
This may be it.
That's
All right, so you're going to go in, ask for an application,
Right.
and ask if you can fill it out now. Is there a manager you can talk to?
Right.
Good luck.
Oh, man. Where's the manager? How you doing? Can I speak to the manager here?
Yeah, I'm a manager.
How you doing? My name is Kevin Gonzalez, and I would like to know how y'all hiring for employment.
We're not actually hiring, but we are accepting applications. You can get applications behind the register.
All right, I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna sign. I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay.
Do you have a pen?
You need a pen?
Yes.
Do you actually fill it out over there?
Okay. That's fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Address. Oh, I'm gonna just go with my mother's old address. I don't know the phone number. I forgot the phone number though. But
This area is Chinatown. It's becoming much more commercial. As you can see, the streets are now lined with shops and restaurants. There are tourists here. So it's interesting, Kevin coming over from Anacostia to here. This will be a very different clientele than in his neighborhood.
do y'all have like a card or anything that I can contact you?
This is our business card.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. Hey.
Hey, what happened?
Hopefully I get one. She gave me a card.
Gave you a card? You fill out an application?
Yeah. I
Did you ask
wrote
if it's-
down what you told me to say.
Hard worker?
Hard worker.
On the drive back to Anacostia, the excitement of new possibilities fades into the realities of Kevin's life in the other Washington.
Have Tawanda's parents seen the baby?
My mother hasn't seen my baby though.
Are you in touch with your mom?
Hmm?
Are you in touch with your mom?
Nah.
When was the last time you talked to her?
A couple of years ago.
Where are your siblings? Brothers and sisters?
My brother locked up. You know, he got 2 attempted murder charges, 1 armed robbery charge, and what's the little charge when you selling drugs or whatever?
I guess possession with intent to sell?
Yeah, something like that. Possession of drugs or
Attempted
whatever.
murder? And
Yeah.
he's 14?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's rough. He went in the house and then my mother called the police on him and got him locked up.
Your mom called the police on him?
And got him locked up.
Who is he attempting to murder?
I have no idea. I wasn't there when it was happening.
Have you visited him?
No, I haven't visited him. I have talked to him on the phone though. He can't wait to get out and see me. I told him by the time he get out, I have an apartment and stuff for him so he can move in my house. He can come stay with me.
I asked Kevin where to next. He said he wanted to meet up with a friend back in his neighborhood.
I'm gonna go inside and get him.
All right, fine, Kevin.
I was hoping to go with Kevin to see his daughter and girlfriend. But Kevin had a choice between being a father and seeing his family, or being a teenager and hanging out with his friends. After being pressured by friends, he chose to see his baby daughter another day. It's these kind of choices that cause Will Sledge to worry about Kevin. It wasn't that long ago when he was faced with the same temptations.
And what Kevin does is he's a chameleon. He adapts to his surroundings. He's a chameleon by the opportunities of life that pass him.
This is all I got right here. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm gonna keep praying for. And I'm gonna just live my life with my family. And it's just like all that struggle I've been through. I got robbed the other day, and it's like I'm getting tired of stuff happening to me, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I can't take it no more. I just gotta go to God, and I just pray a little bit more harder, and then He's just gonna better my life.
My prayer is once he obtains a job, a house, somewhere to stay, somewhere to bring his family together, that he don't go back.
Washington, D.C. is the capital of what many call the land of opportunity. But as Kevin is learning, access to opportunity depends on which side of the city you call home.
A revealing look at a side to Washington, D.C. the world rarely gets to see. That's it for now, but do join me next time for another edition of Witness.